Good morning, guys. It is almost 5 a.m. It's 4:59. We're going to Hawaii today. I can't believe we're leaving. It seems very surreal, to be honest. I was very hesitant about leaving this morning. I almost tried to change my flight so that I could leave tomorrow, but when your agency books your flight, which my agency, luckily they did book my flight to my assignment in Hawaii. I feel like I'm talking really slow because I'm half asleep, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is my agency booked my flight, so any changes that have to be made to the flight have to go through the actual travel agency that the agency used. So basically I couldn't do any flight changes, so I sucked it up and I'm leaving this morning. Like I said, there's just a lot of mixed emotions about leaving, but it's all good. I'm still very excited to be heading there. And yeah, we will be leaving shortly for the airport. I'm just finishing putting some stuff in bags and stuff like that, but let's head to Hawaii. I had to Kona. Alright, I made it to Arizona and layover's 2 hours, so I'm here at the lounge. Waiting. You guys, we're in Hawaii! I just got in my rental car. It is 2:36. I am looking like a hot mess express because that was a long flight and I was really hot on that flight. I'm usually super cold when I'm on flights anywhere, and I had my sweater and my blanket and I was just so sweaty. I feel like you could see it in my face, and it's kind of humid out here, so it's just the perfect little storm. I didn't vlog anything because it was just me mostly sleeping on the plane, and then once I got here I just went to baggage claim, got my luggage. The lady that had my rental car was already here. She sent me a picture of where the car was parked and said she would meet me once I got here. So for this particular rental, I actually found out about this rental company through one of my coworkers back in Honolulu. He is actually here on Big Island on assignment too, such a small world. So I asked him if he had any recommendations for car rentals, and he actually came through, and there was this, it's kind of like a mom and pop rental company here in Big Island, and the great thing is that they do cater to healthcare workers, and they offer a huge discount to healthcare workers here on the Big Island. So it was by far the cheapest rental I would have during my whole stay here. And another perk of it was that you can they would pick you up from the airport like they did, and they would pick you up from either the Kona side or the Hilo side. Those are the two different sides of Big Island, and which was great because I'm flying in to Kona for the wedding, and then I can also just, when I'm ready to drop off the car, I can drop it off on either side. So yeah, it just turned out perfect for me. I am going to stop at Walmart because I had a cable thing for cars, for the aux cord, because for the older models they don't have the Bluetooth, and I had the one that I used the whole time I was in Hawaii when I had the Jeep in Honolulu, and I forgot it. I left it in my parents' car, so I'm gonna go buy one real quick. There's a Walmart not too far from here, and it's about 2:38. I'm supposed to meet my friends. I have friends here for the wedding, so we're gonna meet up and watch the Mavs game at a restaurant. So yeah, let's hit the road and start driving. I can't believe I'm here. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. It's 6 a.m. and I'm pretty tired. My friend's wedding was last night, but I had to wake up at 5:30ish because I have to drive to the other side of the island to go to work. I'm technically not working, but they needed me to see employee health on Friday before I started, so here I am. Let me get ready for this hour-and-a-half drive. Hey guys, sorry, I hope the AC isn't too loud, but I just wanted to let you guys know I am finally at my Airbnb. I'll actually be staying at this Airbnb till Friday. So today is Saturday and all my friends left Hawaii. Like I said, I was at a wedding on one side of the island and now I'm back on the other side of the island where I'll be working. And I did book my housing for this assignment through Furnished Finder, but it wasn't available until the 25th, May 25th. So I went ahead and booked an Airbnb to stay at for a week. It's like about a week before I move into the one I'll be staying at for the rest of the time that I'm here. So I just got here and the drive to the other side of the island is about an hour and a half. So it's been kind of like a long weekend, I guess you can say. It's only Saturday, but so I got here on Wednesday and I've just been hanging out with my friends. I haven't been vlogging anything just because I wanted to spend some time with them. The wedding was on Thursday and it was beautiful. And then Friday morning I had to drive back to the other side of the island where the hospital is to go to employee health. And I think I did vlog a little bit about that. Didn't really say much about it. I was really only there for, I want to say 2 to 3 hours. We did all the basic employee health stuff like fit test, took my badge photo, just checked and made sure all my paperwork was done and that they received it from the agency. And then we did like this little orientation where they gave us a parking pass and gave us information on where we need to show up for Monday for our hospital orientation. So on Monday I have to be at the hospital at 7:30 and they said to expect to be there by around like until 4 o'clock. So I am just realizing how like gross I look. My allergies are like acting up since I got here, so hence the red nose. But anyway, but yeah, so then after employee health I drove back to the other side of the island to hang out with my friends, and then everyone went home today and here I am. So this is the Airbnb I'll be staying at for a week. I'll give you guys a little tour after. I honestly just looked through Airbnb to look for a place. There are not very many places to live here on Big Island. It's either super expensive or too far. And talking to the other travelers, I heard like they were having trouble finding a housing too. So it was definitely a little bit more difficult to find a good housing here in Big Island versus in Oahu. But I mean, this place seems fine. It'll be fine till Friday. Most importantly, it has AC and the room has gotten very cold. I met the landlord and he was super nice, so no complaints yet. I'll definitely give you a tour of the room, and yeah. It's definitely a Hawaii vibe kind of a place, so nothing fancy, but it was just what I needed because this week I'll be working Monday to Thursday day shift, so really all I'll need is a place to sleep. And yeah, hopefully other than that I'll just be exploring the island, which I'm planning to do after this. I'll need to run to the store, but I also do want to go to the beach just to check it out, just so I can see the water here. But yeah, so the vlogging will begin now. So let me give you guys a little tour of the Airbnb and then let's go. Okay, it's really dark in here because there is that lighting and that, but it gets too hot when the light is on, so I'm gonna leave it off. I'm so sorry if the AC is on. Okay, sorry if the AC is really loud, but you basically walk in and here's the room. There's a coffee maker, fridge, microwave, TV, chair. I kind of have all my stuff here, the bed, and then when you walk in here, this is the little entryway. Let me turn the light on. So there is another unit there, but the bathroom is in here. I'm not going to turn it on because it makes that loud vent noise. And then this is the front door to where I can go out, and then this is the shower. So like I said, it's very small, very Hawaii. Like the windows, they have the little slats that can just put in open, you know, the outside air, but I was really hot after moving all my luggage. I was like, I need AC. So let us go to the beach, do some shopping, and then see what happens from there. just left Target. There is a Target not too far, and I went ahead and picked up some just things I'm gonna need for the week. Like I said, God, my hair is a mess. I'm only gonna be there for a week, but I do start work on Monday, so thankfully I am day shift for this week since I'm training. So the cafeteria is open, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take advantage of it while I'm there because the cafeteria isn't open on night shift. Just bought some stuff like snacks to take to work just in case I get a little hungry, and some water. And then, oh yeah, I did go to the beach for a little bit. It wasn't really like a beach, it was more of like a little cove area. I didn't really stay too long because there was a ton of people, and yeah, I was just like, I'd rather go and take care of stuff today and then spend tomorrow exploring. So it's about 4:30, and I am meeting some other travelers for dinner tonight at 8 o'clock. So when I went to Employee Health on Friday, there were 3 other travelers that were there that were kind of doing their employee health stuff, and we all exchanged phone numbers. So now 3 of us are meeting for dinner tonight, so that'll be fun. One of the girls used to work at the hospital before, so I'm sure she's gonna be able to tell us lots of stuff about the hospital. But yeah, so I'm gonna go home, really start unpacking and unload the groceries, and then get ready for dinner. This is like the worst lighting. Alright guys, it is 8 o'clock. I have dinner plans with some other travelers at 8:15. The restaurant's only like 5 minutes away, so I am about to head out. I've basically done nothing but kind of like unpacking stuff like that, but I'm pretty tired. Honestly, the last few nights that I was with my friends, we would like sleep pretty early, so this is like the latest I've been awake. And yeah, so I'm not gonna vlog the dinner because obviously I'm just meeting these people, but I will update you guys after dinner. Good morning, everybody. It is now Sunday. It is about 9:46. I woke up around 6:30 and just laid in bed. It was a really rough night. It takes me a little bit to get used to like a new place, like a new hotel or whatever, but last night was really bad. So a lot of the AC units here, like the wall AC units, which this one is like, and it was just really loud. But then if I turned it off, it would get too hot. And then there wasn't like a lamp, or like, I know it's kind of stupid, but whenever I do go on assignment and I'm like by myself, I usually leave like the lamp or something on, like a very faint light on in the room. I just don't like it being like pitch black when I'm by myself. I know I'm a baby, so I had like the full on room light on, and it was just really hard to sleep. And yeah, so I'm only staying in this Airbnb till Friday, which I probably said like 10 million times already, but I'm gonna go to the store today. I'm gonna go back to Target and just get some things to make it a little bit more bearable, especially since this is my first week of work. I do want to be, I just want to get some sleep, especially before I start to transition to night shift. So the plan for today, I'm going to stop at 7-Eleven to get some snacks and stuff to take to the beach. I'm gonna head to this little beach area called Coconut Island. I really don't want to do too much today. I was gonna do like a big hike and everything, but I think I'm gonna save that for like a day that I know I have a couple days off, instead of tomorrow being my first day of work and I'm completely exhausted from like a 6-mile hike. So we're gonna go to Coconut Island, then we're gonna go to Target, then I'm gonna go get my nails done because I cut off all my nails before Employee Health and it just doesn't look good. So I'm gonna get it properly fixed today, hopefully. But that's the plan. We'll see what actually happens. I found out a lot of things are closed on Sundays. So like even like this poke place that I really wanted to go to is closed. A lot of restaurants are closed, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's pretty hot already. The sun is definitely shining, so we'll see how long I last out there today. But let us get this taste. Oh yeah, So I did go to dinner last night with those other travelers and it was a lot of fun. The food was really good at the restaurant we went to, and yeah, it was fun to meet new travelers, get to know them. Like I said, one of the girls actually used to work here, so she gave us some good tips and like let us know what to really expect for this first week. And yeah, so I am just gonna enjoy my last official day off before I go back to work, and let's go. But I got my snacks for the beach. Went to 7-Eleven. If you know how Hawaii is. So excited. So I'm planning to get poke at some point this week to kind of just keep in the fridge. So I got some shrimp chips. These are by far my favorite shrimp chips. I should have went to Costco and got some while I was on the other side of the island, but I got some shrimp chips and these chicharron like pork skin. I love eating that with my poke. And then stuff for the beach, I got a chicken curry manapua. It's kind of like a siopao thing if you're Filipino, and then like a bun bao, a Chinese bun bao, but this is like the Hawaiian one. Oh my god, it looks so good. And it's hot. I'm not, it's hot. It's like burning my hand. And then I got my Spam musubi, which is like a must. I haven't had one since I've been here. I'm so excited. I made it to, whoops. I made it to that area. There's like Coconut Island. There's like a banyan, I feel like I'm pronouncing this all wrong, banyan tree area, and like these gardens. So they're all like close by, but look at this view. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna walk around, go walk down to Coconut Island. Good morning, you guys. It is 6:46 and I'm back in scrubs. We're going back to work, guys. So yesterday, after I went to the little beach area, the Coconut Island area, I went to Target to kind of grab the things that I needed, and then I went home because I was exhausted. I don't know if it was like the heat or what, but I was so tired. Like I felt like I could not get out of bed, and honestly the bed isn't the most comfortable, but I did sleep a lot better last night. I bought a new blanket, got some towels, got a little lighting for me to have at night so it's not like completely dark in here. But I had a really good sleep, woke up pretty early, and I am ready to head out the door. It's only 6:47, but I think I'm gonna head out because I don't really know exactly where I'm supposed to park. And I just texted my travel friends to see if they knew. She said it, but I kind of don't remember. So always good to get other people's numbers because they probably have information that you don't have. But yeah, I just need to put my shoes on, get my bag together. I'm gonna finish up this coffee. Let's head to our first day of work here in Hawaii again. I made it to work and it is 7:04. I left really early because I knew we had to like walk across some street to make it back to HR, and then they're walking all of us together to the hospital. And for employee health I was late, and the lady that takes care of us, well, everyone here is like your auntie or your uncle, but she was Filipino for sure, and she knew I was Filipino, so auntie was like, kept telling me 7:30 Monday, 7:30, and I was like, I know, I'm so sorry. She did know I had driven all the way from the other side of the island, so not that that really gives me a pass, but you know, wanted to make sure I was on time for auntie today, and I definitely am. So we don't even really have to check in till like 7:30. So I was just gonna chat with you guys for a bit. Justin actually is at work today too, so I thought he would call me and I don't think he has any free time. So that's like the hard thing too whenever you're out here, is like the big time difference when you're talking to family and friends. Every time, last time I was in Hawaii too, it was like every morning I would wake up, I would just wake up to like a ton of text messages, because it's kind of like lunchtime there, really early in the day, so you know how that is. So yeah, I don't know if I've said this yet, but today is pretty much orientation day. Oh look, there's an ambulance. I know I get to leave at 4-ish today. It's mostly just doing online computer stuff, and that's like on the agenda for the week. Is like all orientation. I think they spend like, I work for 4 days this week. My next day off won't be until Friday, and it's Monday today, so ready to head back to work. I'll try to update you guys as much as I can. Obviously it's hard when you're at the hospital to like vlog, but I will do my best, and here's to a very, very good day. It is 3:30. I have spent the whole day on the computer doing like health streams and things like that. This is our department. I got to talk to the manager for a bit, and just finishing more health streams, so I'll have to leave in a little bit. So hello guys. So it's been a few days. I haven't really vlogged anything just because I've been at work the last few days. I think one day after work I did go get a massage because my back was hurting so bad from the bed, and just in general, I haven't gotten a massage in a while, so like it felt so good. By the way, I ended up getting a membership there just because I was like, I know I'm gonna come back, and the lady was just one of the best massages I've ever had. So I did that, but then other than that, like after I got off work, I just went back to the Airbnb and slept. So you gotta remember, it's been a while since I've worked 12-hour days, so last few days have been pretty exhausting. I could see it on my face, like how tired I am. But yesterday was kind of like my first day to really be out in on the floors in the units, so I got to kind of float around like the ER, the ICU, kind of just get, you know, feel of how things are there. And the hospital itself isn't a very large hospital, and it's not even like a level 1 or 2 trauma hospital. I want to say it's a 3, but the fact that it's the only hospital on this side of the island makes it a very busy hospital. I feel like for the size of the hospital, the volume that they get, it stays pretty busy. And they were saying like it's not usually this busy. I feel like they said it just kind of picked up the last few days. So yesterday was pretty busy. Like me and my preceptor were pretty much handling like the ICU and the ER for some reason. And you know, we got to intubate in the ER. We extubated in the unit, which honestly I haven't done in like a long time. Like maybe before COVID, I feel, just because we weren't really doing much of that during COVID. But I'm just going off on a whole thing right now. But just a little bit of everything, which is great. I've used their EMR before, so they use Meditech, which I realize not a lot of people have used, but I have used it, and their version of Meditech is actually a lot better than the one that I used before, so that's good. So I kind of picked up on the charting fairly easily, and it was nice that it was that busy because I got to see so many different things. And then we ended the night on at the end of the shift, literally 30 minutes before shift change, there was a pediatric code in the ER, and I don't really want to talk about it because I've been pretty emotional about it. And if you're in healthcare, you know, like these things never really get easier to go through or see. For me, it was my first pediatric code with a baby that small, that young, so it kind of affected me in a big way yesterday night. So don't want to talk about it, but you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now emotionally. And also just with everything going on right now, like events in the world, it just kind of hit me hard too. So I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to tear up again, but needless to say, yeah, it was just a rough day yesterday, I guess, for me. Not work-wise or like workload, it was just that happening and then everything else. And yeah, so I am off work now. And I took my time getting up this morning. I was just listening to my body, listening to how I felt, and then it's now like 2 o'clock. I'm like, I gotta get up and do something at least, you know? So I am actually back at Target. I feel like I'm always here, but I need Tide Pods for laundry, and I lost one of my iPhone chargers, so I need to get that. But tomorrow I move into my well, it's not my Airbnb, it's my Furnish Finder that I booked for the rest of my stay here, so I'm very excited about that. So I've been slowly packing this morning so I can move tomorrow. I have checkout at the Airbnbs at 11, so I'm gonna head out at 11. I think I'm going to the new place at 12. So yeah, I mean, so far so good. Like I said, you know, it is busy right now. It's an 11-bed ICU, and they had 10 ventilators, and they usually just have one person in the ICU handling the 10 vents, which I feel like I've worked in hospitals where you had a high vent count. It's been a while, but I have done it, so I know I can do it. It's all about time management and, like, you know, just orienting yourself to it. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this assignment. Of course, as always, everyone in Hawaii is so nice, and the people I work with are pretty cool. It's a heavy traveler hospital, so there's tons of travelers. We actually even have a chat going on with the travelers I went through orientation with. So a few of us are planning to hang out this weekend and like go hiking and see the volcano and stuff. I kind of had plans for myself to do a hike and visit other things, but we'll see what happens. All my plan is for tomorrow is to move into the new place. So yeah, so it's 2 o'clock. The Mavs game's at 3, so I want to try to find a place to maybe have an early dinner, watch that, and just hang out, and then probably head back to the place before it gets too dark. Yeah, I feel like I'm really low energy just because I am pretty tired from the week and everything else going on, but that's what's going on. I thought I'd just update you guys. I'm pretty sure this vlog right now isn't super exciting because I haven't really been able to show you too much, but I'll try to take you guys along with me for the weekend adventures, and then hopefully be able to post this vlog so you can see what's going on. But yeah, so far so good here in Hawaii, and just really tired. I don't know, but as is travel life, right? So